Soccer Super Draft.
And with the first pick of the 2014 MLS Super Draft, the Philadelphia Union pick a member of Generation Adidas and the University of Connecticut, goalkeeper Andre Blake.
The 23-year-old former Clarendon College player was drafted by the Philadelphia Union 2 places higher than most experts predicted he would have been selected. He's now the highest drafted Jamaican, surpassing striker Darren Mattox, who was picked 2nd overall by Vancouver Whitecaps in 2012. Mattox will have Jamaican company, however, with the former St. George's College and the Jamaican youth player Andre Lewis, drafted by the Whitecaps with the 7th overall pick. Defender Damian Lowe, son of the former reggae boy Onandi, was drafted 8th by the Seattle Sounders. The Romina Bowie will have to wait until next Tuesday to see if he will make the cut in the remaining 2 rounds. This is the first time that Jamaica has had 3 picks in the first round of the MLS draft and also 3 picks in the top 10.
Meanwhile, overseas college football coaches and scouts are urging prospective Jamaican student athletes to pay keener attention to their SAT examinations. The Jonathan Hibbert Foundation Football Scholarship Classic was recently hosted at Monroe College in St. Elizabeth. A record number of young prospective footballers from several high schools and clubs across the island turned out for the 11th staging of the Jonathan Hibbert Foundation Football Scholarship Classic held at Monroe College in St. Elizabeth. 400 participants, which included 19 teams, showcased their talents and skills in front of coaches and scouts representing colleges and universities from the USA. But while they were once again impressed by the skills and abilities shown by the young male and female footballers, former Stets standout Aniki Samuels now coaches at Union College, having completed his 4-year scholarship at the University of Maine, Fort Kent. He says, while the participants are physically gifted, they are missing out on scholarship offers due to a lack of SAT scores.
The thing that I would really want to see now happening for these young players is coaches actually, start emphasizing how important the SATs are, because 90% of schools in America require SATs, and if they can come here to the Jonathan Hibbert Foundation prepared with their SATs and all that, then coaches will be more willing to actually talk to them and offer them a scholarship.
The SAT classes now, because we know the importance of it. So they're presently, I think the SAT will be done, I think, in March or April. So they're preparing themselves for that.
Caters to student athletes ages 17 to 23 years old. A total of 60 scholarships were on offer at this year's tournament.
To be honest with you, I think there's a ton of ability here, footballing ability. Just pure raw athleticism and speed of players.
I was here in 2011. We were fortunate enough to bring 3 players to the United States, Nugene Nugent, Jody Ann Morris, and Janisha Peekerskill. All 3 have done very well. They're on pace to graduate, and what we do when they graduate, we send them on to the 4-year schools, the universities. Nugene and Janisha at this point look like they're going to the University of Memphis, yes, in the which is a school that typically will play on Fox Soccer Channel, so maybe a chance for people to watch them during the season. Right. And Jody Ann has got an offer from a school right now. We're still trying to work with her, make sure she's got everything sorted out. Yeah. But University of South Florida is where she looks like she might end up. Right. She's got some other options that are out there, but all the kids have done very well in the classroom, in the field. Just very happy with it. We're working on some kids right now. I mean, we came down with every intention of signing at least 2, yes, maybe 3 kids to bring with us, looking for that same type of success. The Jamaican kids have come in and they've worked incredibly hard, and they've helped our program. We've been able to help them. So this is a great event. We're happy to come back each year and happy to keep bringing Jamaican kids, because they work hard in the classroom and they do a really nice job for us.
Jeremy Bonomo, University of Cincinnati.
Mike Miller, Syracuse University.
Joe Barroso, Sacred Heart University.
Well, we received information on the showcase, and we thought it would be a good idea to come down and look at the talent here.
Okay, have you seen any of our Jamaican players who have been recruited through this program performing in the United States? Because what I do understand is a number of the scouts that are here, coaches, they have seen players and they're impressed with them.
Absolutely. I think if you look at even the MLS Generation Adidas list this year, you have 2 players from Jamaica in that list, Deshaun Brown and J.J. Johnson. You had Darren Maddox drafted as one of the top players in Major League Soccer last year. So there are a lot of Jamaican players doing very, very well in college soccer. So I think it'd be a natural fit for any college coach to be down here recruiting.
So based on what we have seen here today, do you guys feel that you'll be finding some players to take back?
Oh, certainly. There is a lot of talent here. And as he mentioned, this is a very good showcase to find talent and bring back to college.
I've seen a lot of very talented players, a lot of athleticism here in Jamaica. You can tell a lot of these guys, they've played together for a very long time. They're very well organized teams. I've seen a lot of good play, especially going forward, a lot of dangerous attackers. It's fun to watch. It's very fun to watch here.
We're here with Mark William, a Trinidadian national who is coaching in the United States. And
it's very impressive. The players are of a high quality. We just need to get the combination of athletics and academic to work together to be able to take them. Most of the kids here have SATs or working on getting them, so that's a really good step in making the process. I have my eye on a few players, because as I said, I represent a couple universities, not just one.
Right.
That I will have the head coaches of those schools contact some players.
My name is Bill Ashby. I'm the Director of Athletics and a men's soccer coach at the University of Maine, Fort Kent. And I'm here. I came last year, found some great soccer players, some very good students, and back this year to find some more to join me at the University of Maine. Yeah, I work for the National Soccer Coach Association. I'm one of their staff coaches and do some licensing programs through the United States, and right now I'll be doing some licensing program in Maine. Yeah, I'm down here. I have a lot of friends in the coaching world, and it's a very tight-knit association. And if I see somebody down here that's interested in something I don't have at my university, but one of my friends do, like engineering, and then I'll pass him on to one of my friends at another university. So yeah, it's a very tight and cohesive coaching.
How do you like Jamaica, Bill? Tell us about Jamaica.
Jamaica's great. The weather's nice. The people are great. And
unlike last year.
Last year was okay. It was all right.
I think the weather was a little cold. That's why you were wearing a jacket.
We were wearing a jacket, yes, but it wasn't bad. It's a great trip. It's well worth my time. And I brought some other coaches back with me this year. And Coach Fusco, John Fusco, he's from Brescia University. He started out 5 years ago as my assistant men's and women's coach. And then he took over the women's program 2 years after that. And he's been the head women's coach here for 3 years. So he's down here looking for the men's and women's team for Brescia University. And I brought the new school I went to, I brought Lucas Levesque with me. He's the head women's coach, and he's also the head women's basketball coach. And he's down here looking for basketball players, men's and women's also. So it's a big recruiting trip for us. Yeah, anytime that we can find opportunities to give opportunities to students around the world, we'll take advantage of any of those that come along. Last year when I was here, I probably found 15 to 20 kids I really wanted. And we went after them, putting the paperwork in, applications, grades, SATs, all that stuff. So some get filtered out and some don't quite make it, and maybe the next year. But we're able to bring one man and one woman into the University of Maine Fort Kent this year, Dwayne Smith. And he had a great year for us. I think he had 10, 12 goals and 17 assists. He made the all-conference team. He made the all-regional team. He had a great year for us. And Jody Blake came in, and I think she had 27 goals for the women's team and was an all-conference and all-regional player for them also. And they both did very well in the classroom this semester. So they're getting it done for us on the field and in the classroom. So we're extremely happy.
So would you say the program is a success?
This program here? Most definitely.
Last year, we had a girl from St. Elizabeth, Claudine Witter, came and played for us last year, did well for us at Owensboro, and she keeps telling me about all the players down here back home for her, and I believe her, and people keep telling me, and now this is my first time to come watch it, and I'm just thoroughly strong. They're really strong players, both physically smart. They really knock the ball around, which is really good for what I want to do with